everyone, we're going to evaluate the integral of x squared minus 2x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 squared times x squared plus 1 dx. We're going to have to use partial fraction decomposition. So we have repeating linear terms here. So I'm going to write this. I'm just going to look at this piece right here for now, the integrand. And this is going to be a divided by your first linear term plus b divided by the whole term x minus 1 squared. And then for your irreducible quadratic term, we're going to have cx plus d. If we're putting a linear term over our quadratic term. All right, and now we're going to clear the fractions by multiplying through by your least common denominator here. So if you multiply through this side with this side, you're going to get x squared minus 2x minus 1 equals a, and you just write what's missing. So we're missing one of these x minus 1's, and then we still have x squared plus 1. And your b, you're missing just this one, so that's going to be x squared plus 1, and then your cx plus d, you're missing this one. So that's going to be x minus 1 squared. Because remember, this one's grouped in here, and the reason you have to write it out twice is because this could be the parts that we have, since this is part of the common denominator. All right, now let's see what we can do without multiplying all this through. Sometimes it's easier if you just look at it the way we have it. So if you let x equals 1, then on the left-hand side, you're going to get 1 minus 2 minus 1 equals, this is going to zero out, and this is going to zero out. So you're going to get equals 2b. So basically the 1's cancel here, and you get 2b equals negative 2. So basically that gives you b equals negative 1. So basically I want to erase this and erase that, and divide both sides by 2, you get negative 1. All right, now let's do this without multiplying it through. Let's equate coefficients of x cubed. For example, I can go ahead and write this as 0x cubed here, because we don't have one. But we do have an x cubed here, x times x cubed. So that's going to be 0x cubed equals ax cubed. We don't have one here, but we do have a square here and an x here. So that would be plus cx cubed. And you can just get rid of these x cubes here. So we have a plus c equals 0, or you could say that a equals negative c. You subtract c from both sides. So basically we're just erasing these x cubes. All right. The next thing that's a little harder to do is we want to equate the constant terms. So basically our constant term on the right left-hand side is negative 1. So you have negative 1 equals. And then this is negative 1 here. So that's going to be negative a. This is going to be b times 1, but b is negative 1. So that's just going to be negative 1. And then for this piece, we have an x in this, so that's not going to be a constant term, but we do have this plus d, because this would be x squared minus 2x plus 1, right? So that would be a positive one, so you get plus d. The ones cancel out, and then if you add a to both sides, you get a equals d. All right, and let's see what else we can do. Let's let x equal 2. If we let x equals 2 on this side, we're going to get negative 1 again, because this would just be 4 minus 4. And then on this side, we're going to get 5a, and then we're going to have minus 5, minus 2a, plus a. All right. So I'm just writing everything in terms of a here. Now, let's see what that's going to give you. That's going to give you 5a minus 2a plus a. So if I add 5, you get 4 equals 4a. So a equals 1. And now if a equals 1, b equals negative 1. And if a is 1, then that means c is negative 1. And if a equals d, that means d equals 1 as well. So that's our constants there. So let's substitute those in, and we can do our integral. So we're going to write the integral of 1 divided by, I'm going to write it up here real quick. Sorry about that. Integral of 1 divided by x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 squared minus x minus 1. That's your c and d there. And you get x squared plus 1. All right. The next step I want to do is go ahead and write this denominator under each of these terms here. So now we're going to get the integral of 1 divided by x minus 1 minus 1 divided by x minus 1 squared. Now this is minus like that, so it's going to be minus x divided by x squared plus 1, and then you're going to have plus 1 divided by x squared plus 1 dx. I should have put a dx here as well. All right, so this piece is pretty easy. That's just going to be ln of x minus 1, absolute value. This piece, remember, this is really negative x minus 1 to the negative 2 power. So if you add 1, you get negative 1, and divide by negative 1. This is going to give you plus 1, and I'm going to this is going to be negative 1, so you put this in the denominator. So you get x minus 1. All right, now this piece is going to be negative 1/2 ln of x squared plus 1. And this is using u substitution. And you can let u equal x squared plus 1. So du equals 2x dx, or you get 1/2 du equals x dx. So there's where I'm getting the 1/2 from. And then this piece here is your inverse tan. So this would be plus, I'm going to erase this here, inverse tan x plus c. And that is that. And this is your inverse tan here. It has this format. We didn't have this part here, but because we just had the x. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.